What's up, YouTube? I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry about that brief interruption, nature called, but let's just jump right into this video, alright? Let me just let you know real quick. We are living in a simulation. You heard it here, folks, ladies and gentlemen. This is a simulation we are living in. You may not realize this right now, but I'm realizing this early enough to catch the train going towards the end game, This life is fake, This life, we are just in a simulation. Let me explain, let me give you the facts, Listen, I just recently watched this movie called Ready Player One, right? The movie is basically about a virtual world that's like real life. So, we are close to this technology right now. We are actually very close. We are basically put a headset on and we're living in a virtual world. We could do that right now. And the technology has come so far from where it was a few years ago. So that's what I'm saying. Listen, this is just some background, right? The Ready Player One really sparked my mind. This is because, what's to say someone not here in this reality, this simulation, may I say, the upper simulate, maybe someone has coded us, right? And this is not getting religious or whatever. I don't really care right now about the religious stuff. Listen, if we're coming up on technology that we can make our own simulation, our own virtual world, what's to stop someone from saying someone isn't doing that with us right now? What's to stop someone saying, hey, someone's making this world right now how it is? But what's to say that in the future, we ourselves, as human beings, or as we think are human beings, don't do the same thing, right? What's to say in 10, 15, 20 years or whatever, we don't create our own simulation, our own world that we put in that automatically AI thinks on its own, right? What's to say we can't do that, right? Think about it. You may think, well, what about why would someone simulate all these natural disasters, all these dictators rising to power, all these people, dying in plagues? After a while, don't you think the same old story gets boring for the creator? Don't you think the creator wants to get creative with it, That's creative. Maybe he's just getting, or she is just getting bored of the same old stuff. That's why when Hitler rose to power, or Stalin, or hurricanes, or tidal waves, or earthquakes, or volcanic eruptions take out cities, take out a population, maybe that's just the user having some fun with us. Maybe that's the user just thinking of stuff to make his day better, right? Listen, human nature, we're programmed, right? We're programmed with a specific set of stuff. We're programmed with all this stuff, right? But what if you think we have free choice? If you think we have free choice, I want to make this decision. You know why? Someone programmed us to make that decision. All right, I can guarantee you, few years, maybe a couple hundred, not even 100, a few 50, 20, 50, 60, not even 50, I don't even know how many years. A few years from now, this is what's going to happen. Listen to me. We are going to start a simulation. You guys ever seen the game Sims? It's kind of like that, but a little more advanced, very more advanced, actually. Users have free choice, users can develop things, users can do this, right? What's to say we're not in a simulation of a simulation? Think about it. What's to say the simulator is not also in a simulation? Think about that, right? What if we go on and make our own simulation, which they, in a 2,000, 3,000 years, make their own simulation, and then they make their own simulation, own. So we could be living in a simulation of a simulation of a simulation of a simulation, and so on and so forth. Listen, do you understand how big this could be, right? We don't know, there's all these religions and all these beliefs on the Big Bang or who was our creator and whatnot, but just listen to me. if all these horrible things are happening and the user's just getting bored, what's to stop us from doing the same thing? We're getting bored. We're playing video games, right? I'm not sponsored by anyone, so if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. But who's to say we're not going to do the same thing, right? Who's to say a few years down the line we're making a simulation, right? We just do it and then hey, I'm getting bored. Let's throw something in there to make it, it's like the Hunger Games, right? They're going to get bored of the same old people hiding, so they do that. Or Fortnite, the Fort Bort or whatever it's called. What's to say the storm is the thing that keeps things interesting, that keeps things moving, right? That's because we would be, if we didn't have all these tragedies and whatnot, we would be stand still, right? So this is all of this dark stuff. Let's get out of here, right? The final thoughts is we ourselves are simulations. That's what I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but that could be a possibility, right? And people, I don't even know, we could be a screen and when we sleep, that's when we save the game or whatever, right? That's when the game is saved and that's when, we could be living Ready Player One. We wouldn't know, right? We wouldn't know anything like that. So that's all I wanted to talk about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for support at school, as a nation, as a hashtag WAB nation. It's really making difference. You guys are honestly God Squad, hashtag WAB nation, hashtag WAB nation, thank you guys so much for all your support. But yeah, we are living in a simulation. We are going to make a simulation, and they're going to make a simulation, they're going to make a simulation, they're going to make a simulation, so on and so forth. And if you guys want me to tackle any more conspiracy theories, leave them in the comment section below. And as always, YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me some conspiracy theories. It means a lot if you leave me conspiracy theories. Then it gives me more ideas, and I can be more interactive with you guys. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. We're going 300 by the end of the year. And as always, YouTube, see ya.